Oh, Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love in all the songs command. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, for one more video. I hope you enjoyed that little moment, and if you did, kick that like button, because look, he's laughing and he's enjoying life, and he will appreciate your like. So, as you know, ladies and gentlemen, you today are going with me to, yep, that is it, you're going to Toronto. So let's get into this video and of course enjoy it. So let's have fun, guys. So let's kick off this video talking about some fun facts about the city of Toronto. Did you know that Toronto is the only Canadian city that actually has 7 sports teams in national competitions? So it's the only city that has the actually national teams, such as Toronto Argonauts, Toronto Arrows, Toronto Blue Jays, FC Toronto, Toronto Maple Leafs, Toronto Raptors, and the Toronto Rocks. So these are the 7 teams, and what do? They do American football, Major League Rugby, Major League Baseball, soccer, hockey, basketball, and lacrosse. So if you didn't know that, you do now. As you know, Canada is known for their hard and difficult winters. Temperatures can drop below 0 in the winter, of course. But did you know the biggest temperature that was recorded in Toronto was 31.3 minus degrees, and with the wind it was actually 44.7. If I'm correct, this was really recent, and I was there that winter and it was freezing. I can show you some pictures of that winter. That winter was crazy. It was cold. I remember going to work and it was damn freezing in Toronto. As well, the Toronto Zoo is the largest in Canada with over 16,000 species of animals. Of course, if you want to visit this zoo, go ahead. You'll have lots to do. So another fun fact about the city of Toronto. So you know, Toronto has this island just near to the center city of Toronto, and it's called Toronto Island. But at the beginning, it was never an island. In 1858, there was this major storm that managed to break a part of this peninsula and put a little bit of the island, that is now an island of course, into the Lake Ontario. And right now, it's the only, like, one of the few cities in Toronto that does not exist a car in that city. So if you want to visit, you have to go by ferry. But I do advise you, it's a really nice island to visit, and you will have a really nice view over Toronto at any time of the day. And I'll talk about that more later in this video with some pictures. So Toronto has this brand called, actually not Toronto, but Canada has this brand called Pizza Pizza. Did you know that Pizza Pizza was founded in Etobicoke? And it was the exact same year that the Toronto Maple Leafs won the Stanley Cup back in 1967. But Pizza Pizza has been making money year after year after year. But the Toronto Maple Leafs have not won the Stanley Cup since that year. So they should start playing better, because Pizza Pizza is winning big time. So now let's talk about the national symbol of Canada. Actually, the national symbol of Toronto. That is the CN Tower. Did you know this is the biggest structure in Toronto, and it actually has 533 meters high, and it was one of the tallest in the world, and if I'm not mistaken, it is now the 3rd or the 4th tallest tower in the entire world. Of course, it was a really nice structure that it was built back in times, and right now lots of tourists visit this tower. It's a nice fun fact to know. This was actually one of the tallest ones, but right now it's no longer that big of. Of course, there are several things you can do inside the CN Tower, such as go to the glass floor or do some walk line, skyline, like you're actually outside and you're looking down, and that is something that you want to be doing if you're not afraid of heights, of course. So now let's get into what matters, and it's my opinion and my travel visitors in Toronto and surroundings, what to do, and let's get into this right now. So the City Mall is actually something else to do in Toronto. Not much to see, a great place to take pictures, and of course, now that you're in the heart of Toronto. Something else is, of course, visit the Toronto Island. At the Toronto Island, you'll have some animals, some activities, some roller coasters, like kid roller coasters, of course, nothing big. And of course, this big park. The park that you can walk and adventure yourself the whole day. To go, you have to book the tickets online, of course, and pass from Toronto to the Toronto Island by ferry. At the Toronto Island, there's actually a little airport. It's something nice to also see. Something else that you can see is the Toronto Rayleigh Aquarium. It's really brand new. It has a couple of years. I would say around 6 to 7 years. It's wonderful. You'll see fish of all species, sharks, everything that you can imagine. It's a nice place to visit. Of course, you can see the Toronto Blue Jays Stadium. I didn't, but if you're a baseball fan, go ahead and check that out. Something else that you might want to see is, of course, Toronto Pearson International Airport. You'll have nice views, of course, and if you're an aviation fan, this is a place to go and visit. Somewhere else to go, of course, in the north of Toronto is Canada's Wonderland. If you're that type of person that likes attractions and adrenaline, this is the place to go. You'll have lots of activities, lots of roller coasters, lots of fun attractions. You will blow your mind there. This is a must-visit place if you are going to Canada. Of course, going to Canada, going to Toronto, but then if you don't go south, and where is south? Of course, Niagara Falls. A must-seeing location. A beautiful location, such as in winter when the waterfall is frozen, such as in summer where it's so beautiful, the air is so pure. This is a seeing location that you want to see, of course. And just next to the Niagara Falls, you have Marineland. An actual place that you can see dolphins, whales, everything that you would love to see, of course. And some attractions. Have fun. And just blow your mind, of course. Visit Canada. Visit Toronto. It will be worth it. Of course. But this is not just about Canada. Let's go back in time and I'll show you two of the aircrafts that used to be used in Canada back in times. And that will come up next. So now I'm going to show you two national companies that no longer exist in Canada, but they are part of my model airports. Of course, the first one is Canada 3000. Here she is. You can see it's an old livery, old style type of aircraft, but for me it's a really looking nice aircraft. It's an Airbus A330-200. There you see. Even the engines are really colorful. It's a really nice. So this, if you want to make a Canadian airport, why not have this airplane at your airport? The other one as well no longer exists, and it's Royal. This is an Airbus A310, a really nice looking aircraft as well. Old style, old livery, really nice. So as I said, if you want to make a Canadian airport, these are two airplanes. Even if they don't exist anymore, you should have it. Why do I have it? I use them for charter flights. I pretend I go back in time, of course, and I use them. So this is all for the Toronto video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I am willing to see you back in the next episode. But for that, don't forget to leave that like, and of course to subscribe. You know, subscribe, that would help the channel to grow. I appreciate that. But until then, we'll see you on the next episode. Bye bye.